Hello, air signs Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Some of you right now are going through a breakup, an ending. Remember, every ending to the new beginning. Okay? Some of you right now are going through a very challenging time right now. You could be going through some financial loss or struggling financially right now. For some of you right now, you could be dealing with somebody who could have put you in a third party situation here. Okay? And some of you need to let go and let God. Some of you need to start thinking about your spirituality and going within because all your answers that you're seeking are within you. Some of you have been giving more than receiving and the scales off balance. Okay? Some of you need to start showing the real you and stop trying to put people before yourself because you never get round to yourself, okay? If you keep putting people before yourself. Everybody's been given 100%. The moment that you start giving more, then the less you have for yourself. Your percentage goes down and their percentage goes up, okay? This is for air signs. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with you all. Take what does, leave what doesn't. This is also a timeless reading, so it could have taken place already or taken place now or yet to come. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Okay? Because some of you right now, some of you bring love into your situation, but it seems like somebody's not reciprocating. Yeah, reciprocating, giving it back. Okay? Some of you need to be bold and make the first move because some of you are being stubborn. Okay? And for some of you could be dealing with somebody who's very stubborn. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay? Let's see. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Now, the message you need to overview is a win-win outcome is forecast for some of you, and some of you definitely need some time to heal. Okay? This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let me say that there. Whoops, there it is. Alright, let's see what message is coming out for you regarding this. This is for air signs. This is the third time I'm doing it. My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for air signs because you're going through a challenging time because the amount of times I've tried to actually do this reading for you, and it keeps taking me back to the beginning again. Either it stops recording, okay? This is for somebody here. So let's see, because what you need to know right now is a win-win outcome, okay? So I'm going to read to you that now. This is going to be in the full moon in Libra. If it hasn't actually taken place already for some of you, it will be in the next cycle. Well, it could be happening now. This is for air signs. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes, conclusion, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to professional relationships. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question here. Now, to tune to the moon, you need to let go of which is falling away right now. Because like I said, some of you are still holding on, okay, to something that's over, okay? And for some of you, you need to let go, let God. Now, the additional meaning for this card is seeing the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective, okay? Because some of you are still needing to heal from some past hurt that you need to heal from. So forgiving them is the gift to them, and walking away is a gift to yourself. And it's also time for you to make a firm decision here, because some of you are being very indecisive. 1 minute you're saying, yes, I'll stay, and next minute you're going to go. So make up your mind, okay? And for some of you, it's time for you to focus on yourself for a while. It's like me time, okay? You need to go within to speak some spiritual enlightenment for some of you right now, okay? Because who you thought was your friend, or your frenemy, who you thought you could trust, you're realizing you can't trust them no more, okay? Some of you need to look after yourself, but avoid any vanity. And so for some of you, it's now a great time for a makeover for some of you right now. And for some of you, no matter when you're no matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of people around you. Balance is a very liberating energy, and the full moon brings things to peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnership to the fore. Libra energies also brings love energy. Negotiations are easier now. So some of you may need to negotiate with somebody right now. And remember the back of the card, it's time for healing. Okay, that's for somebody. So let's see what other message is coming through. Ooh, wow. For some of you, there it goes again. You need time for healing. Okay? Can you feel that? I don't know why it's not showing. Whoa, it's a bit of light. But some of you definitely need time for healing right now. Alright? See? And that's where you need to embrace is that time for healing by the balsamic moon. Okay? And for some of you right now, you got a personal issues reached resolution. Okay? By the full moon in Cancer. That's for somebody. And the outcome for air signs. Confidence is your key to success here by the new moon in Leo. That's for somebody here. Because for some of you right now, which I'm going to read time for healing, somebody here could be lying that they don't need healing. Well, he's telling you here, be bold and make the first move. Okay? Because some of you, like I said, could be being very stubborn. Okay? Either you're being stubborn or somebody around you, but this is your reading here, air signs. Okay? So I'm going to read to you a time for healing. Because this is what you need to embrace here. Okay? Take some time for yourself by the balsamic moon. This is for air signs. Remember, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with you all, so take what does and leave what doesn't. Okay? And it's also a timeless reading, so it could have already taken place or taking place now or yet to come. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past. Okay? That's for some of you now. Okay? It's not really showing. Hold on. That's better, yeah. For some of you, the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning you. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or simply pretend that everything's okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your beliefs in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Now, attune to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed. Now, the additional meaning, it's time to let go of the past here, air signs, okay? Because you're about to turn the corner. You need more time to heal for some of you, so it's no time for you to jump into any relationship too quickly right now, because you can't build a new house with old bricks, I'm hearing, okay? Some of you need to think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed, okay? The teaching. Patience is required at this time of the balsamic moon. It's time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is round the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's reminded to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creative power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need here for some of you, and that's what you need to actually embrace. Now, what you need to let go of, Okay, remember as well, I heard that you need to actually be yourself, okay? And be bold and make the first move. Confidence is the key to your success right now, and you will be in a new moon in Leo for some of you. Or you could be dealing with a Leo, because he Libra, Pisces, Leo, and Cancer. Okay? So I'm going to read to you confidence in your key success, and that's in a new moon in Leo. So let's say this is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Don't let pride. Sorry, that's the other one, isn't it? Let's see. No, that's the wrong one. Some of you, I heard, don't let pride get in your way. I'm hearing as well, because some of you are being very stubborn. Okay? So I want to read this to you now. The card heralds the start. Push it up a bit more. The card heralds the start of a new cycle for you here, okay? And this is in the position here of something you may need to let go of, okay? When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you, have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. Uh, this card is also a great omen. If you're asking about a creative project you've been working on, alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Now, attune to the moon. Make time to have fun, okay? And additional meaning for this card is time for you to show the world what you've got here, air signs. Also, shine your light. Have some pride and spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head here, air signs, okay? After somebody, you turned somebody's head here, okay? Now, Leo is a sign of the big and brave-hearted lion of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon on Leo, and therefore around this card, wherever you pick it, which is now, okay? Mm. Is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, the new moon card and the Leo new moon comes in a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. Because some of you could be lacking a bit self-esteem, not knowing who you are or what you should do or what decision you should make right now. Okay? Because some of you right now, with the outcome here showing that a personal issue reaches resolution by the full moon in Cancer. Okay? If it hadn't taken place, it could be taking place now for some of you. Okay? So let's see here. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. So let's see. Personal issues reaches solution. And that's coming to the full moon in Cancer. So I'm going to read that to you now. This is for air signs. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, follow. So this is going to be in a full moon in Cancer. Things are likely to get very heated at the full moon in Cancer. It's a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also holds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head and that it's great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Now, for some of you, it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideway manner, just like a crab. Okay? Additional meaning for this card: meditate to soothe heightened emotions, and don't be clingy, and stop sulking for some of you. And have you had enough family time lately? That's what you need to find out as well, because coming up towards Christmas and everything like that now. Now, the teaching. The heightened emotions of the Moon Cancer combination cannot be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the Moon's two home signs along with Taurus. So, astrological speaking, the Moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be. Don't worry, all will soon be well. Okay? So some of you are worried, and some of you have been betrayed and stabbed in your back, and some of you are ending one cycle to begin something new. But some of you could be being very stubborn at this moment in time. Okay? Depending if someone's betrayed you or you betrayed them. But I believe that somebody has betrayed you, and some of you are coming to an end of a cycle. Okay, so let's see. When it concerns this win-win outcome here, in the situation here where something you need to know, you got the Five of Swords. Okay, this could be yourself here that's going through this conflict that you need to move on from. Okay, and remember, it's going to be a win-win outcome here. Okay, and for some of you right now in this situation, you have the Strength card and the Hermit. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo, but some of you here need to have the strength and the confidence and the patience to go within to seek some spiritual enlightenment here. Okay? This is for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So, let's see here. This is for air signs. So I'm going to actually clarify. Oops! That's too many. Some of you are in a third-party situation here. You need to be patient, because for some of you, you could be isolating yourself. You could be feeling withdrawal, or you're going through some form of conflict right now and competing with somebody for somebody's attention here. For some of you are waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, and for some of you right now, you're no longer waiting. Okay, you're moving on. Okay, from the situation here, because this is what is actually in the situation what you need to know. Some of you need to stop waiting. Some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But someone's lacking foresight here, alright? This could be somebody here who's overwhelmed by all demands that someone's asking often right now, alright? This could even be regarding your home or a marriage or relationship, but some of you definitely need to make a decision here, okay? To get some balance in your life right now. Okay, so this is for air signs. Some of you are waiting to make a decision to get some balance, because you've got a difficult choice you're going to have to make here. Okay, some of you may need to compromise. Okay, and some of you are refusing to see things for what they are, and somebody's not owning their shit here. Okay, I'm going into full-blown denial, because some of you are still holding on to a relationship that you need to have let go and let God. Okay. Now see what other message is coming out for you here. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This is what you need to know. Okay? Some of you need to stop waiting, okay, on people here you've been competing with, or somebody could have put you in a third-party situation, because some of you need healing right now, okay? Somebody could be talking behind your back, and some of you definitely need to use your intuition here, alright? This is for air sign. Oh, yeah, definitely need to use your intuition here. Some of you may not be speaking to this person here, okay? Some of you need to stand your ground, because you might feel you need to defend yourself from people and things that no longer serve you. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Somebody here, you could have been married or going a divorce or separation here, okay? Because for some of you, you could have been losing out financially here. Because some of you could be thinking about traveling towards somebody from your past, okay? Or somebody from your past could have ended the relationship, okay? Or friendship here. And the news is going to come in quickly, right? So let's say this is things you need to know right now. Use your intuition here, okay? This could be somebody you're not speaking to who put you in a third-party situation that you're no longer waiting on, okay? Something definitely come to an end here, okay? That's for somebody, because there's been a lot of, somebody had a high honor, there's been a lot of conflict here, okay, with the main male, okay, where you're trying to work with. And for some of you, it could have been in a work environment. For some of you, this could have been taking place here, okay? And some of you, it was in your personal relationship because you got heartbroken here, okay? Someone's deeply hurt about the separation here, and someone's feeling lost, okay? Some of you could even, with this breakup, be mourning or grieving at the ending here, okay? Bottom of the deck, you got talking. Before you was like interested, you was conversing more, you was awaiting messages to arrive. Some of you was through text, calls, emails, okay? Some of you could have been dealing with a twin flame here, and you're being nostalgic here because you're missing this person here. But somebody's definitely here has been stalking or watching you. But for some of you, you're saying it's not enough, okay? Whatever you experience, not enough. What is that you got here now is the time for healing here for some of you right now. And this is what you need to embrace. Some of you need to take some time out for yourself to heal right now, okay? And some of you was bold enough to make the first move and told the truth and shamed the devil and ended the cycle for some of you, okay? But you got the balsamic moon here, and this is something that you need to embrace around this period of time here, okay? So I'm going to read that to you now. This is for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow, okay? And those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And for those who want to donate, the link is below. Now, it's a time for healing, okay? You need to embrace this right now. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past, and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Okay, air signs? Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your beliefs in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Okay? Because when one is healed, all are healed here. Okay, air signs? The additional meaning, it's time to let go of the past. You're about to turn the corner here for some of you, and you need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed. Because for some of you, you're heartbroken here. Something has ended. You still need time to heal from that, okay? You can't build a new house with old bricks when that means you're going to be taking the old into the new, okay? Now, patience is required at this time of the balsamic moon. It's time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creative power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need, because for some of you right now, it's time to heal. Okay, you've been through a lot. Okay, you still haven't recovered from a last relationship for some of you that ended, and you're still healing from that. Okay, and some of you need to start taking some me time, some time out for yourself. Okay, start loving yourself. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. You've got the Death card. Some of you definitely are walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. And the card that clarifies that it is the Temperance card, where some of you are healing, okay, trying to get balance in your life. There may be even somebody in your life that you need to actually forgive, or for them to forgive you, okay. This is somebody here that has completed a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune here. This could be somebody that you're going to get some justice from, or for some of you could have been in a karmic relationship, okay. But a cycle has been completed, and right now for some of you you need to heal, okay, and you need to have some me time, I'm hearing, right. You're giving so much to other people here, air signs. It's now to give that time to yourself, okay? And if somebody needs forgiving them is the gift to them, and walking away is a gift to yourself. Because some of you need to be true to yourself and show the real you, okay? It's all right, you're trying to please people all the time, but it's now time to start pleasing yourself. Now, for the Temperance card, some of you are still hurt because you got the Three of Swords, okay? Some of you are still recovering from a heartache and pain because somebody could have put you in a third-party situation here for some of you. And bottom of the deck, some of you are definitely going to be walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. Or somebody's walking away from you. But it's showing here that you've been competing for somebody's attention, or someone's been competing for your attention. You could have been dealing with somebody who was very childish and very immature. This person could have betrayed you and stabbed you in your back here, but there's definitely been an ending. Okay? Remember, every ending is a new beginning. Alright? So, some of you are still needing to heal from this heartache and pain here. Right? So, I'm going to clarify that now. This is for air signs, because this is something that you need to embrace here. Okay? That you need to be healing right now. You can't get yourself into a relationship right now. Some of you could have been very giving. Okay? Or you could be receiving some form of gift here. Okay, but for some of you, the relationship could have been off balance. You could have been giving more than the other person. This could have even been somebody you was married to or living with for some of you, with the house card showing up like this. Yeah, lover's card, or somebody had in a high honor, but somebody here could be feeling like they're in prison here. Okay, and it's going to be a loss. That's for somebody. Okay, loss of a home, loss of a relationship, loss of a marriage for some of you. Okay, because things were off balance, because somebody put you in a third-party situation. So I'm going to clarify now this gift. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What are the message that the air signs need to know? Yeah, someone's meeting someone new here. Okay? Dating, getting back out there. Someone could be planning a date or setting a date. Okay? To get over some form of heartache and pain here. But for some of you right now, with the hammer at the bottom here, somebody sabotaged this relationship, okay? That someone was trying to work on. For some of you, though, there's been some questions. Somebody's very interrogation or asking a lot of questions, okay? And things seem to be quite repetitive as well, okay? It's like same script, different cast, okay? And some of you need to actually learn from this, that when you recognize it and you see it for what it is, red flag. Okay, it ain't to say always walk away, but it's also for you to get some form of understanding why things are repeating. Okay, sometimes it's you that needs to change for your circumstances to change. When you heal, those around you will heal. As long as you still carrying some anger or resentment or bitterness, okay, you keep drawing negative towards you. So some of you definitely need to heal. Now, for some of you right now, or this particular person may have Leo in the chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, but confidence is the key to success here, okay? Because some of you are lacking confidence in yourself. You don't realize how great you are, okay? Because whatever's in anybody that you put on a pedestal, it's already in you. It's just that you need to see it here, air signs, okay? And believe it, okay? Because whatever you believe, because wherever the head goes, the body will follow. Okay, don't give in to any form of temptation that's coming up, that someone's just coming in to your life just for sex. Okay, and they don't love you. It's unrequited love for some of you. Okay, let's say this is for air signs. Yes, you've got the three of coins and the four of coins. Some of you are in a partnership here that you need to have more confidence in, and some of you are still holding on. Okay, holding on to your pentacles, holding on to your coins. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Because some of you, with the Ten of Cups here, some of you could be ending one cycle that's with somebody that got a child for or a family with, and starting a new relationship. Okay? That's for somebody, because there's going to be a new opportunity coming your way, because somebody here could have been very indecisive regarding the situation, if they're going to stay or are they going to go. Because again, with the Two of Swords here at the bottom of the deck here, you need balance in your life. Okay, some of you could have been with a stalemate, okay, or had to make a difficult choice between two. Some of you were in denial. Okay, some of you may even have to compromise here, okay, to go and say, meet each other halfway here. That's too many here. Let's see. Oh, the message. Wow, someone definitely was juggling here, but someone's going to end up single and financially stable here. Okay. Some of you, though, you could be lacking your priorities here. You need to prioritize what you need to put first, and some of you need to put yourself first. I'm hearing. Okay. Because you've been putting yourself last. Because a cycle has been completed here. Okay. Some of you could have ended one cycle and you could be traveling or emigrating for some of you. Some of you, you're dealing with your inner and outer reconciliation here. Like I said, all the answers you need are within you, okay? But some of you right now, though, with their Nine of Pentacles on top of the partnership, some of you was in a relationship, you could be now deciding to be single and financially stable. Once you complete a cycle, you're going to be walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. Some of you is going to end a marriage or start a new relationship for somebody here. Okay, so let's see what other message is coming out for you here. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Because definitely some of you are going to end up walking away. You're using your intuition here regarding the third party situation here. You realize this person could have been dating other people when they was with you. Definitely, with the Seven of Swords here. There's definitely been some form of deception and lies. Third party situation going on here. Okay? And this is what you need to let go of here, because you're still holding the hurt and the pain regarding this. Some of you are getting over being left out in the cold and going through financial difficulties, or you're dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus who could be going through some mental health here. It could be your baby father or a boss, but somebody's sick here, and somebody needs to go within and take some time out here, because things ain't moving forward, because somebody here could be very emotionally unbalanced here, I'm hearing, okay, or very codependent as well, okay. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Could be somebody you're living with. Some of you are definitely going to be moving, okay? Because some of you are feeling trapped in a situation here, but you're trapped in your head going over things over and over again. But you need to actually set yourself free, okay? Because some of you could be going through some form of poverty, okay? Left out in the cold, feeling financially lost. 7 and 3 is 10. Something definitely coming to an end here. Okay, when you find out regarding this deception and lies that's been taking place, there could even be a privileged lady here. Okay, that could be a distant, or you're with somebody that's a distant from you. But there's some great fortune that's going to be coming your way soon. But some of you may need to take somebody to court. Some of you are going to court for divorce or separation here. Okay, after you find out that somebody here was dating other people and put you in a third party situation. Okay, for some of you right now, though, it could be somebody here that's a chaser or in a codependent relationship. Some of you suffering with abandonment issues here. Okay, and some of you could have fell in love with somebody that was a friend or a friend. Yeah, some of you could have fallen in love with a friend. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Now tell me about this poverty here for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, got a girl with a snake. Somebody here was an empath and someone was dealing with a narcissist, because some of you are being charmed or used here, and some of you need to set boundaries and stand your ground here, okay? And you need to let go, because some of you let down your barrier or you opened up yourself to this person. Okay, this could have been somebody you was going for a coffee with, or somebody here who was a friendship that was making you feel uplifted. Okay, because you was meeting and conversing with. That's for somebody here. But something's going to come to light here. What's in the dark's going to come to light. There's going to be a sudden change here for some of you here, air signs. And you're going to be receiving some shocking news here, okay? And it's going to make you change, okay? This is for air signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. So let's see here, because now you've got the outcome's going to be a personal issue reaches resolution here, okay? So you need to let go of somebody here and set boundaries with somebody here that could have put you in a third party situation and was lying, cheating, and being very deceptive, okay? I see all the signs on the board here: air, earth, fire, and water. Now, for some of you, though, there is a personal issue that reaches resolution here by the full moon in Cancer, okay, which I'm going to read to you now. This is for air signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, follow. So let's see, it's going to be by the full moon in Cancer that you're going to, personal issue is going to reach some form of resolution, okay? So let me find that for you now. Personal issues reaches resolution. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also holds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about, it signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head and that it's great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities, and that's why you're going to have the confidence here, okay? Is your key to success here, air signs, okay? Now attune to the moon. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. So don't let your right hand know what your left hand's doing. Don't let people know what you're doing, because people that you thought was your friend are your frenemy, I'm hearing. Okay? And the additional meaning for this card is for you to meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Don't stop sulking if those who are sulking about the ending of a relationship. And had you have enough family time lately? Because some of you have been giving your time away to strangers, your frenemies, and rather than even spending time with your family. Okay? Now the teaching here. The heightened emotion of the moon Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the moon's two home signs along with Taurus. So astrologically speaking, the moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there is a sense that all is all it should be, or don't worry, all will soon be well, okay? Because every ending, there's also a new beginning. So there's nothing for you to sulk about, because every rejection is God's protection, because God's got something better for you, I'm hearing, okay? You just need to be bold and make the first move by the cardinal moon for some of you. So I'm going to actually clarify the personal issues here that's going to come to resolution for some of you right now. So this is for air signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. Remember, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with you all, and it's a timeless reading, so it could have already taken place for some of you. So what message does air signs need to know regarding this personal issue that's going to reach a resolution? Wow. Some of you here, you're going to get some clarity and truth, and you're going to have to make a decision, okay? Because for some of you, if it's regarding your home or relationship or working environment, there's going to be a lot of conflict regarding around these areas here with a lot of people. And for some of you, you got the Eight of Cups. Some of you are definitely going to be walking away from people and things that no longer serve you, and that's your wish to move on, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, but there's going to be a lot of conflict here, but you're going to reach a resolution here, And it could be for some of you when you start speaking the truth and shaming the devil and being yourself and showing the real you, okay? Because some of you with the 2 of coins and the 3 of coins, some of you here could be in a situation where some of you's going back and forth, should you or shouldn't you about this partnership, okay? But you need to make a decision, because for some of you right now, you're getting to a point where it's been a burden, something that you're going to need to put down. All right, this is for air signs: Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. All right, make a decision, stick to your decision, okay? Tell the truth and shame the devil, right? Because for some of you right now, you are going to get some clarity and truth, okay? And for some of you definitely need to set some boundaries here, because you're dealing with a snake, okay? That could have even put you in poverty. Yeah, some of you are going through sleepless nights, suffering, worry, anxiety, okay? Some of you could have been overreacting regarding some decision you made, or when you got some clarity and truth, okay? But somebody's definitely could be overwhelmed by some guilt and regret here, okay? Some of you, there could be delays, but time heals all wounds. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You're going to get healed from this, and it could be by the full moon in Cancer. Bottom of the deck, you realize somebody was lying and causing some form of confusion. Some of you are going through some memory loss. They could have been misusing the power or misinformation here. But someone's very argumentative, okay? Someone's failing to communicate here. Like I said, some of you are being very stubborn. Some of you are feeling trapped and feeling like you can't move. But you are. It's self-inflicted, okay? Some of you need to be honest with yourself and tell the truth, first and foremost to yourself, and then you'll be able to speak the truth to other people. Some of you need healing right now, okay? Because for some of you, you're not happy. Some of you are feeling lonely or isolated, okay? There could have been some misunderstanding or disappointment, but somebody around you could be going through some form of depression, if it's not you, or in the family, because someone here was being very deceitful. There was a betrayal, okay? And some of you need, like a crab, you need to sidestep some of these obstacles that are in your way, okay? And for some of you, you may need to cut somebody off here, okay? Because someone was lying or gossiping. It was a know-it-all. Somebody was thought the know-it-all here, okay? Somebody could have made promises and didn't keep it, so they talked the talk, but they didn't walk the walk, okay? There was definitely all action, no play. And this could have been somebody here was unfaithful. Could have been somebody here who needed to choose between two, okay? There's definitely been an imbalance in your relationship, okay, with somebody here, because somebody here could have put in a third party situation and they were lying. But the truth is going to come out here, okay? This is for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So let's see here. This is for air signs, because some of you, you're going to be coming out of being left out in the cold and going through financial difficulties for some of you, okay? Could have been some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They may have this in the chart, but somebody here who's very emotional, okay? Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. For some of you that's going through this right now, sleepless nights because of the decision that they've actually made, okay? Because it's going to be a tower moment and it's going to be a shock. Someone's going to feel like the rug's being pulled on from underneath the feet here. And especially if they're dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, this is somebody you couldn't be trusted. This person was unstable, unreliable, and they had a lot of secrets, okay? Because some of you now need to be patient here now, because there's been a lot of gossip and a lot of slander going on, okay? And like I said, if you actually heal or forgive this person, okay, forgiving them is a gift to them, and walking away is a gift to yourself. So let's see. For some of you right now, there's definitely been, you're not going to get your wish regarding some injustice here, but some of you are going to be starting a new relationship, okay? Some of you, it's Libra here, that's going to be or Aquarius, air signs right now. As one cycle ends, you will have a new beginning here, I'm seeing, okay? Now, tell me about this King of Cups here, okay? Somebody around you, if it's not you, you may even have water in your chart. But for somebody here, having a sleepless night could have guilty about something, about a decision that they made. Could have been a Cancer. Okay, they might have Cancer strongly in the chart. So I'm going to clarify that now for you. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and it could be a child involved here. Okay. Some of you may have a child with a Cancer or water sign here, okay? Or some of you, somebody from the past could be returning and it could be a water sign. Because some of you is expecting some form of news here or some news to come in, all right? And it could be regarding the house or work for some of you, or it could be some of you could be expecting some news regarding somebody here who wants to work on their marriage, okay? And it could be the mature woman here, okay, or the main female, but somebody's ill, okay? Somebody here could be separated and need some time out because it's going to be a change, okay? Not for somebody. So let's see what other message is coming out for you here. Because when it concerns this child or a new beginning here with a Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, okay, that somebody needs to make a decision regarding this. Tell me about this for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So this is the outcome here, alright? A child could be involved here. Somebody here was an empath and dealing with a narcissist, okay? Someone was being charmed or used there, and it definitely, again, is telling you here to set some boundaries here, okay? Some of you definitely need to set some boundaries, because for some of you right now, there was love between you and this person, but somebody was a third-party situation here, and somebody gave into some form of temptation and was hooking up or flirting with somebody else here, alright? Someone's definitely going through some form of poverty right now, sorry. And they also had some form of addiction here. That was a financial loss, okay? They could have spent most of the money on their addictions here. Somebody here was very possessive, very controlling. And this is somebody you may need to have blocked here, okay? Some of you are definitely healing from a heartbreak because you're freeing yourself from a toxic relationship or somebody who has some form of addiction here. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, follow. Let's see what other message is coming out for you right now. And you know what? For some of you right now, you definitely was dealing with a snake, a narcissist. It could even be somebody you had a child for, okay? I see a child involved here. Let's see what Brian's saying. If this is for air signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. What other message here for air signs do they need to know? What did Brian say about this? It's for air signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. For some of you right now, slow down and relax, will you? Nice and easy, easy and nice. Chill out, time, and stop being in such a rush. Everything is in good hands, promise. So some of you need to just heal, take some time out, okay? Because you're dealing with a narcissist or somebody has some form of addictions, okay? And for some of you at the bottom of the deck, you've got start having fun, will you? Life is too short. Way hey, lighten up. Remember, act your shoe size, not your age, okay? Some of you who was dealing with somebody who was acting the shoe size, not the age. And some of you definitely need to follow your gut feeling because you know what the answer to this already. Like I said, the answer is within you. Start listening to your body. If your gut says yes, then great. But if you're feeling shifty, then don't do it, okay? Because for some of you, you listen to your intuition and it's telling you right now to foreclose a situation because somebody's got some form of addictions, some form of codependency, okay? And you need to use your intuition here, air signs. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.